Which leads me to this whole other thing that I want to speak about, which is the whole Me Too movement. I find it interesting, but at the same time, I think that it's it's been corrupted in a sense. Obviously, if people have been abused and stuff, you have to consider the fact that, I mean, that's a traumatic experience, and I don't wish that upon anybody. But when you look at the person who basically started it, Asia Argento, and then you go, wait, but look at all these other things that's happened now. Like let's take a look at sort of where all of it started, I guess. And it starts here at the Cannes Festival, Cannes, I don't know how you say it, with Asia Argento, and she just goes off here for a second. Okay, so she's basically just saying that in 1997, when she was 21, Harvey Weinstein. I mean, we all know the stories by now. I mean, if you have internet connection, come on, you got YouTube. It's all over the media. About 3 months back, everything came out. But yeah, she's basically saying, and this is in front of all these people, you know, most people in that crowd probably also experienced what she went through. 21 years old Harvey Weinstein. I mean, I heard something about that's like where the backroom casting couch thing even comes from. So,
This festival was his hunting ground. I want to make a prediction.
see,
Harvey
like,
Weinstein will never be welcomed here.
let's have a look at this guy's face. I guarantee you that when she's speaking, all these people are just like, look at that chick's mouth. I don't know if, just look at their eyes, and this lady here, she's looking at it like, ooh, wow. You know, you're speaking at it in front of all these people. This guy's biting his fingers. He's like, don't mention me. I don't even know who that is, but you can just see the expression in the eyes, because I mean the whole thing was everybody knew. I mean everybody knew what was going on, and now she's busy saying it in front of everyone. And it's, I mean, it's Asia Argento. You know, it's the crazy Baphomet witch lady who. I mean, if you don't believe me, I can. I mean, let's have a look here. I mean, you know, she says that she's a red witch and all these things. I mean, what's this about over here? Um, what is this? The Penitent Magdalene. I don't know what that is, to be honest. I'm not gonna. Oh, it's a movie. I see. Oh, my bad. But I mean, she's got a lot of symbolism. Just a lot of things. I mean, yeah, you can see whatever this is. What it looks like whores or something, holding up pentagrams. I mean, you know, yeah, I mean, yeah, you got the one eye symbolism. So that's why I said she's like the Baphomet queen. I mean, this looks like what, a whole lot of women being crucified. Okay, so this is an actual picture. Um, that's actually pretty rough. Armenian genocide. They actually did say that the Armenian genocide was one of the biggest ones, and nobody really talks about it, obviously, because you know the Jewish one is always the one that's spoken about. But yeah, I mean, you can go through her Instagram yourself. I mean, yeah, you can see as well. You know, she's got like Jesus with the thing on it. I mean, so just a lot of crazy. She says she's a red witch. Yeah, again, one eye symbolism. So that's why I said she's like, the There's another picture of her as the Baphomet queen. Like she's got the whole as above, so below. But anyways, this is beside the point. So let's get back to the video.
Harvey Weinstein will
Look at these two ladies over here. You know, because it's like they're all embracing, you know, the conviction of Asia. I don't know how you say her name, Asia. But at the same time, you know, these people are all corrupt. In my opinion, if you're in that if you're in that world, I mean, the things you had to do to get in there, and just it's basically that is that culture, you know, that is the culture. So, and I mean, she just keeps going off and
accountable for their conduct against women for behavior that does not belong in this industry, does not belong in any industry or workplace. You know who you are, but most importantly, we know who you are.
everybody's. I mean, everybody's just how can I say? You can they're they're nervous, you know. Like, don't look at me. And especially the people who did do these different things, they would be, you know, sitting there, sweating, you know. Oh yeah, well done, you know. We support you, and they're looking around. It's rough, especially look at all those people, and they've probably all been through something somewhere. Either they did it or someone else did it to them.
And we're not going to allow you to get away with it any longer.
I mean, you see there, how she gave that little, not gonna allow you to do it any longer. And then the whole thing I was thinking about is people being like hypocrites and stuff. Because a lot of people who have this conviction speaking about things, you know, they just have this energy to give to it. A lot of them are the ones who are hiding the skeletons in the closet, you know. And then some other things came out, which I also found was quite interesting. So I was looking at this thing over here. This guy here, this is in 1994. It's a movie. Um, Heart is Deceitful or something. The Heart is Deceitful. Something like that. This guy here is 8 years old, and this is Argento. She plays his mother in this movie, which was filmed in like 94. He was 8 years old. But then, so she was his mom here. But then look at this picture. This is them again. You know, obviously you can see they're in bed or something. I mean, you can read down here on the side WhatsApp messages. TMZ obviously covers everything. Here you can take another look at a picture of, you know, this is him once again over here. She played his mom in the thing. And so it turns out that he was 17 years old when this happened. And she was like 37, 36 or something. And then it goes back to this whole thing over here, you know. She's the one giving the speech and everything, talking, projecting all these things. And I mean, if it did happen to her, I mean, of course, speak about it. It's not good. But when you have the skeletons in your closet, and you playing in movies with little kids, and then later on, you're in bed with them, but then you are the leader of this whole movement. Let's be honest, the whole thing sort of you destroy its credit, you know? You destroy the credit of your whole movement when it turns out that you're the one who's actually been Me Too'd. And so now it makes me go, oh, me too, yes, you too. So it's just interesting, something I wanted to speak about because, I mean, you see this all around the world. People, it's hypocrisy at its best. People, the ones who should be quiet and still are the ones speaking out the most because they've got the most to hide. But yeah, that's just it. So, I always am on the lookout for people who have all these things to say. I mean, like I said, watch my video before this about the comedians. Watch it. I'll leave it in the description below. And look, if you like what I'm doing, I'm just giving my opinion on stuff I'm seeing on the internet in sort of a podcast format. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button, hit that bell, and give me your opinion on it. I just find it's interesting when all these different people have all these different things to say, and when you look in their closets, they're doing it, and they're even doing it worse. So, I mean, and I wonder sometimes if, and that's why I was talking of the no fap thing, because if you are like, people say if you restrict yourself from something, you're more likely to go out and rape and all these things. But then at the same time, I feel if you are busy corrupting your mind through all these different things, then it's way easier to go rape and stuff, because you're so used to it. You're so used to having this artificial sensations of being on Pornhub and all these different things, and then you make something that's one of our primal needs accessible at like that. Like Thanos, boom, I'm done.